every problem creates opportunities, and in this case it's a great opportunity, especially for us in South Africa, to start using technology and the apps and everything that's available to us to our advantage in this time. This coronavirus actually forces us to start implementing some of the technology that's available to us. Grateful people become happy people, and happy people build successful businesses. Strong business builders has always been molded and created in difficult times. Keep adding value. Generosity breeds abundance. Always. It's a law of nature. When you throw a ball up in the air, it will always come down. It's a law from the universe and from the Bible. Whatever you sow, you will reap. Now has never been a better time to explore your ikigai. Start waking up in the morning for something bigger than yourself, and start running your business less with your mind and less with your head, and a lot more with your heart and with your soul. Jasper Basson. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and also please comment on this video if you agree with me or don't. So I decided to make this video on the coronavirus that's very quickly starting to create fear all around the world and in South Africa as well. I spoke to my business banker earlier this morning, just after 8. I phoned him regarding the 3 months bank payment holiday that Standard Bank actually offer currently. They released it, I think it was over the weekend somewhere, and it also sounds like they will influence the other banks. It's never been this important to take absolute personal responsibility of your finances. It's never been this important to get your business online. And I've compiled a list of 5 ideas specifically for business owners, small business owners in South Africa. The very first idea that I want to suggest is to start working remotely and gear your software, gear yourself to start being able to work remotely. May it be meeting with clients, your employees that's actually working for you, your outsourcers, all your kinds of all the systems that you use to operate in your business. So I always believe any problem creates opportunities, and in this case it's a great opportunity, especially for us in South Africa, to start using technology and the apps and everything that's available to us to our advantage in this time. This coronavirus actually forces us to start implementing some of the technology that's available to us, but we've never cared to use it. So I'm going to give you about 3 ideas, things that we've done, and ideas that you can start implementing in your business. Very first, Zoom meetings. A client of mine many years ago actually told me about Zoom meetings, and an awesome app that you can do meetings. You can do group meetings as well. A few great functions that I found was that you can actually record meetings, so you can go back and re-listen and catch up of some of the instructions or discussions in that meeting. Another very great thing that I use a lot, especially with financial statements and discussing that with clients, is I can share the financial statements while busy with the call. So while we can see each other, while we communicate, I can also share financial statements or other relevant information on this app while we are talking. So we can quickly discuss the financial statements, and it saves the client a lot of time traveling to me or to us. Obviously, we will never be able to replace a relationship kind of one-on-one environment or a meeting like that. But it's definitely, especially currently, it's a great replacement of one-on-one meetings, and it's something that we can implement going forward to be able to start limiting time, traveling time, and etc. with clients. So Zoom meeting, There's definitely some other apps as well available. I found Zoom to be definitely the best one available, and we use that frequently for many years already. The second thing I want to offer you to work remotely is to get yourself or your company online cloud-based network. We've implemented in our accounting practice probably about two odd years ago. I'm very thankful that we've did. Now employees can work from wherever, and they can actually log into the system. I can work from home if I want to, when I need to, especially like the current situation. And I can log in and I can work on specific files, and my colleagues and employees can also see the same files than myself. So we can constantly work on a network that's been shared on the cloud, and we can always have access to it. Doesn't matter where we are. So definitely a great way for storage, and also a great way for an organization to actually work together. And lastly, I would suggest that you look into, it's the best time now to look into online accounting program. There are a number of accounting programs available. Just to name a few: Xero, QuickBooks, Sage 1 that we tend to use, our favorite to use. A variety of online accounting programs, and the great thing again, it's on the cloud, so you can log in, your accountant can log in, and everybody can work on a cloud. You don't have to travel, you don't have to be in each other's space at this stage, in this stage, and it's just a great way overall to start working. You can do your invoices from home. You can do your invoices from any location that you have an internet connection. So definitely something to look at. We've got a number of clients that shared their Sage 1 accounting with us. You can basically invite your accountant, and they do a portion of the work. They do on invoices and pulling in some of the receipts from the customers, and we do the rest of the work. Or they tend to do a number of the items of the processing, and we just fill in where we need to, and we advise as we go along on a monthly basis. So definitely something to look into as well. That's the third idea. And then also, while we're at it, just want to remind you that we have a 3 months free monthly accounting program that you can use our monthly accounting services. We have access to the whole practice, and you can decide in 3 months time whether you like our service. So if you haven't joined our gift pack for entrepreneurs yet, go to the link below, get your gift pack for entrepreneurs to the value of 57,000 Rand, and part of that gift pack for entrepreneurs is a voucher for 3 months free monthly accounting services. 3 months totally free of charge. You have to do this. If you need an accountant, or if you think about moving from an accountant, now is a great time. We can assist you to register you Sage 1 online, and you can start working, and we can start assisting you for 3 months free of charge. The second idea I want to offer you as being a small business owner is, it's never been a better time to start looking into your morning routine. I love my morning routine. It elevates my day. It stills my mind, prepares my body, prepares myself emotionally to go into the day with fire, and fully be there for my clients, and be there for my business, and build my brand, which I'm so very proud of. And the big idea related to morning routines are, we work very hard to mold our inside, and the stronger our inside, the better results we will see on the outside. We will never see better results on the outside than we've been doing the work on the inside. Just to give you an idea of what I do every morning, and I'm not going to go into a lot of detail, but just to run you through a few ideas what you can do in your morning routine to work on your body, work on your mind, work on your heart, and also work on your soul. So what I do every morning, I wake up at 4, and I have my gym clothes ready, and I'm in my gym just outside of our house. So and I will do a variety of exercises in the various mornings, but it will consist of cardio, weightlifting, and I used to be very active in martial arts. Now I'm just at this stage. I used to be a kickboxing instructor. Now I'm just participating in jiu-jitsu, and so I still do some back work, etc. as well. So it would be a combination of doing some MMA related cardio work, pure cardio work in the sense of HIIT, AMRAP, Tabata kind of training, and then also, like I said, some weights as well. So that's my mornings from 4 to 4:30, and then I would do gratitude every morning, write in my journal, write 3 things that I'm just being grateful for. Grateful people become happy people, and happy people build successful businesses. So if you want to start building a super business that you're super proud of, start journaling, start doing the simple things like practicing gratitude, being grateful for the smallest little things. Also, part of my morning routine would be meditation. And meditation can be different for each and every person, but definitely some sort of meditation to quiet my mind, to prepare me for the day that's coming. And one last idea I want to offer you is from 5 to 6 every single day I read or I do online courses, and by doing that you constantly train your mind to grow. You're forcing yourself to grow, and the leader that learns the most is the leader that will win. So definitely look at training every single day. Try to read every single day for at least 60 minutes. And lastly, what I want to offer you, I've done that quite a number of times, is hop into a cold shower every single morning. It's great for your immune system. I haven't been sick in almost 2 years since been doing that, having cold showers now and again, having a ice cold bath. And the greatest thing about that is that you run into your fear every single morning, that you run into a cold shower, and every time you run into your fear will run away. So good practice to do. And ultimately the big idea regarding morning routines are to set up your day, set up a beautiful day, and also work on your body, your heart, your health, and your soul. Number 3, very quickly, strong business builders has always been molded and created in difficult times. If it was easy, everybody would have done it. I always remind myself, in difficult times, in all these difficult times, there's always opportunity for me to grow, to learn something new, to learn how to handle stressful times. So be open to the learning curve, whatever needs to happen. Sometimes it's a business that needs to be totally taken away to make space for a beautiful new opportunity and a new business. So don't be afraid of change, and don't fear the current situation where we are. It will show us the way that we need to go. Number 4, one of my favorite ideas these days that I talk a lot is find your ikigai. It's never been this important to find your ikigai. That's your passion and your purpose and the reason for us for waking up in the morning that's bigger than ourselves. And it differs for each and every person. But if we, in times of these fear, in times of uncertainty on the coronavirus or whatever it might be, it's to keep your focus on your ikigai, keep your focus on your bigger purpose than what we are surrounded with currently. And I believe that, especially in these times, I think that the universe, God, want to show us that stop building your business with your head. Obviously you need some guidance with your head as well, but stop building your business mainly with your head and go deeper, looking for your ikigai. Go to the place of your heart and go to the place of your soul. if we start building our businesses with our heart and our soul, we will find our ikigai in that specific place. When we run our business with our head, we actually run our business with our ego, and that is definitely not the way that we need to run our business. It's away from a place of our ego, and that's the place of our heart and our soul. See the coronavirus as an opportunity for us to grow and to start living our ikigai with our heart and with our soul. And the last idea number 5, is keep adding value. Keep adding value to others. Keep adding value to your customers. Just give. Generosity breeds abundance. Always. It's a law of nature. When you throw a ball up in the air, it will always come down. It's a law from the universe and from the Bible. Whatever you sow, you will reap. So in difficult times, 10x your marketing, but not by cold calling, not by selfies, not by templates that you can use advertising banners on. Be your authentic self and give the world really just that. Give the world your authentic self and the value that you can add to the world, and show them that. I've done a post this morning on Facebook that I said, I don't care about your selfies, I don't care about your cold calling, I don't care about your banners and your advertising little banners that you put on Facebook or wherever you want to put it on. I care about your authentic self and the value that you can give to me. And we all have that ability to give value on our specific niche. We've all been through a lot of things, and use that difficult times again. Use the problems, use the difficult times to create opportunities and to create value to other people. And just to summarize, problems create opportunities, always. Don't look at the problem as a problem, look at a problem as a creation of an opportunity. And be massively generous. Generosity will always breed abundance. If you want to receive a lot, you need to give a lot. It's the way of nature, it's the way of the Bible, and it's the way of the universe. Lastly, now has never been a better time to explore your ikigai. Start waking up in the morning for something bigger than yourself, and start running your business less with your mind and less with your head, and a lot more with your heart and with your soul. Thank you for watching. Just a quick reminder to grab your gift bag for entrepreneurs in the link below. It's a gift bag for entrepreneurs to the value of 57,000 Rand, free of charge. All you need to do is activate it. Part of that gift bag for entrepreneurs is a voucher of 3 months for 3 months free accounting services from a company, Dryk Holdings. All you need to do is activate the gift bag voucher in the link below, and we will be in contact with you as soon as you've done that. Hello everyone. I'm just going to wait for a few minutes for a few people to potentially log on. Like I said, I'm going to talk about obviously with the coronavirus, and it seems like everything seems like we will be locked in for the next few weeks, or at least 2-3 weeks. So I'm going to talk a lot about potential cash flow for your business. I'm just going to focus on that. Obviously, there's a lot of other issues with coronavirus and everything that concern and obviously creates fear for us. But the main reason for us currently doing the Facebook Live today is specifically aimed at small businesses, entrepreneurs, and just giving my few cents on creating value and give you a few ideas regarding cash flow for your business for the weeks coming in, and especially in the next really about 3-4 months, I believe, maybe 5-6 months, going into this fear state and into this state of the coronavirus. So I'm going to very much focus really on cash flow for your business and some ideas of what you can do really very quickly currently to make sure your business is safe, at least limiting the risk and everything around that for your business. I'm sure every entrepreneur around the world, but in South Africa that I'm involved with, are pretty much stressed out about what will happen with their business and what they need to do. So I think the start of Standard Bank, actually, and I spoke to my business bank earlier this morning, just after 8. I phoned him regarding the 3 months bank payment holiday that Standard Bank actually offer currently. They released it, I think it was over the weekend somewhere, and it also sounds like they will influence the other banks to also look into doing the same. I think I already seen and heard that Nedbank will follow them as well. I will only looking at doing a review and using and giving through information that I received from Standard Bank regarding what they will do on their 3-month pay holiday. So who will be able to utilize this payment holiday? It's small business owners with a turnover less than 20 million. So that's very important. Your turnover needs to be less than 20 million for your small business. Hi Gary, how are you? I see you as well. I see your comment at least. And by the way, guys, if you any questions, anything that you want to post and ask me, I'll do my best to answer that, if it's now or later on after this live. But I will definitely answer it as soon as I can and to the best of my ability. And Gary, you're a legend as well, most definitely. Right, so getting back to Standard Bank payment holiday, it's from the 1st of April to the end of June 2020, and again it's for small business owners with a turnover less than 20 million. And the very important aspect is you have to be compliant coming up to this for all your loan repayments, vehicle asset finance repayments. So you need to be a good paying customer of Standard Bank at this stage to utilize this. So it's all applicable to asset finance. So it's vehicle finance, equipment finance, those kind of things, and also business loans. So very important, as far as I understand, it's not on overdrafts. And it's also not on bonds in or out of the name of the company. So potentially the directors, the bond might be in the director's name, and currently it's not influenced and under the umbrella of the payment holiday. So, but if you have any queries, especially with Standard Bank, you can pop me a DM, and I will speak to my business banker and also maybe get you in touch with him as well. I think it's a very stressful time, and we all need to stand together and help each other as far as we can in that regard. So the last thing about that, and I specifically asked my business banker this morning about the credit score, how that will be influenced when we have a payment holiday of about 3 months, and he confirmed, because it's extraordinary event, that they won't at all influence or hold that against your credit scoring record going forward for future applications. Again, make sure, don't trust me, don't trust the banker. Find out from Standard Bank if you want to go on the 3 months payment holiday, and if you really need to utilize it. If you don't need to utilize it, please don't do that. Obviously, the interest on that 3 months, everything will still be a recurring expense for your asset finance or your business loan. So it won't fall away, and don't see it as a getaway of don't have to pay for 3 months. See it as really the last resort. If your business cash flow wise, if you need to budget and it just won't manage to do the payments, then it's an excellent choice for you to actually utilize, but don't do that just because it's available. Well, that's at least my opinion of that. Thank you for watching. Just a quick reminder to grab your gift pack for entrepreneurs in the link below. It's a gift pack for entrepreneurs to the value of 57,000 Rand, free of charge. All you need to do is activate it. Part of that gift pack for entrepreneurs is a voucher of 3 months for 3 months free accounting services from a company, Dryk Holdings. All you need to do is activate the gift pack voucher in the link below, and we will in contact with you as soon as you've done that. Thank you for watching, and back to the interview. The second thing that I also do, and it's not applicable to business, but I'm also looking at giving a 3-month pay holiday to student loans. So if you have a student loan, and speak to your banker or phone Standard Bank and ask them about that pay holiday as well. The second thing that the government actually came about was to use what they call it an economic response package for small business owners as well. How it exactly works, I'm not sure. The link will open in the next day or two, and I will definitely keep my eye open on that and definitely report back on that as well. I think it seems like they will also give assistance to small business owners, obviously in this time of need. So yeah, keep your eyes open. I will definitely do a follow-up video on that, either on the YouTube channel. You can go to my YouTube channel, Jasper Basson Accounting Tax Habits. There's a variety of accounting, tax and daily habits videos on there, and at this stage really focusing on the coronavirus and just trying to be of value to entrepreneurs out there. And again, we're all in this together, and it's never been a better time to hold hands and really assist each other and giving value to each other in that regard. Right, so that's about it. If there's any questions regarding Standard Bank or the government funding, please, if you have any other information that I don't have, please put it in the comment below. I'd love to read it and love to research it, and definitely use it for future videos. Right, so a few days ago, yeah, Herman, I totally agree with you, and maybe you've missed it a bit earlier as well. I definitely warned everybody, entrepreneurs, something definitely to be the last resort that anybody need to use. We mustn't see it as a holiday, and it's actually a bad word, and I think it's a bad sentence as well, because obviously all the interest will still be there, and it will. I mean, if you go do the calculation only on a 3 months payment holiday and you don't do the payments, that interest do become massive. So valid point, and yeah, I did also warn everybody about that just a bit earlier. But yeah, last resort, something I would definitely also look into as very last resort, but we're not sure exactly to what length this lockdown of the country might be. We're not there yet, it's not confirmed, but I'm very, very sure that President Ramaphosa will definitely put a lockdown, and we need to prepare ourselves very quickly. So getting back to that, I think apart from payment holidays and everything else, entrepreneurs really need to look in, and the biggest worry for entrepreneurs currently, and I've spoken to a number of the entrepreneurs, a number of our clients today, and the biggest concerns is what we will do in the next 3 to 6 months, because that's a crucial time, and everything can be over in an instant. But I think the most of us are sure that it won't happen in a few weeks. It definitely will happen. I mean, we will have issues for the next 3 to 6 months, and the recurring effect or the after effect of this will be massive. So we need to prepare ourselves for at least 2020, for the next year, to cut down on expenses, be prepared to budget, and have the options available of what's out there that we can use. So first of all, I've done a little piece of writing earlier this week. I've also done a video on more about our mindset, our heart set, our health, and our soul set. To steal the words of Robin Sharma, my mentor. Go look on my YouTube channel. It's Jasper Basson, Accounting, Tax and Habits. It's some fundamental ideas for entrepreneurs to look into and to utilize. And you will find the video on there, and obviously the link to any of the articles as well. So, but let's look at what, as an entrepreneur, what do I need to do today and this week to limit my risk regarding cash flow. And the first, I would suggest, climb onto your accounts receivable, make sure you have your latest updated debtors, and start phoning your debtors. Make sure you get the money in as soon as possible. We're not sure exactly what's going to happen, but make sure that you don't have a huge amount of accounts receivable outstanding. I think that's one of the biggest things that you can start doing right now. It's one of your assets that's out there. It's on the books, but it's not cash in the hand, and make sure you get the cash in hand. So, very first idea. The second idea, get in contact with your banker and look at your credit scoring. If you don't have a bank overdraft, or if you have a bank overdraft, look at the potential of increasing that. I will never advise anybody to just merely get a bank overdraft just for the sake of it, but it's a great way of limiting your risk currently, and make sure you have cash available in the next 3 to 6 months. So contact your business banker. Very important. Do this week. Speak to your accountant if you need any financial statements, but make sure everything that you need to do this week. If there's a lockdown, everybody will freak out. Everything will stand still. It's already very quiet. So get access to cash as soon as possible. Then something I could also advise, I've recently started working with somebody very close to us regarding invoice discounting, invoice factoring, and merchant cash advances. Something very great is if you're a restaurant, merchant cash advances is a great way of utilizing additional cash based on your turnover and the history of your turnover. They basically validate you on your credit card transactions of the last prior 6 months. It's a great way to utilize some cash. And invoice discounting, invoice factoring is basically similar, basically the same. It's just the structure that's changed a bit, but in essence, you can utilize your invoices that you already issued to customers, and by their permission, you can actually discount it to a third party that will provide you cash right on the spot within about 72 hours. And the great thing about invoice discounting or invoice factoring for me is that the risk is limited in the sense that you actually just sell one invoice, so you can't really overextend yourself with debt, because you can only get so much. You get vetted, your company get vetted before the time, and then every customer, every customer and every invoice gets validated before you actually get a payment out. So, but you generally get the payment within 72 hours, and you get about 70 to 80% of the amount of the invoice. And then in your terms, that's potentially 30 or 60 days generally, you get the difference, less obviously the fees that the discounting party will take. So something also to look into. Just a quick reminder to grab your gift pack for entrepreneurs in the link below. It's a gift pack for entrepreneurs to the value of 57,000 Rand, free of charge. All you need to do is activate it. Part of that gift pack for entrepreneurs is a voucher of 3 months for 3 months free accounting services from a company, Dryk Holdings. All you need to do is activate the gift pack voucher in the link below, and we will be in contact with you as soon as you've done that. Some of the companies actually started to freeze their new applications in this time. I received one of the email from one of the parties today that said they will not take any new applications. So if you are in the market to do invoice discounting, invoice factoring, especially those two, be in contact with me. I can refer you to the right party. I think it's something that you can really access quick cash on actual assets and actual data that's on your books, and a really great way of gearing and getting some cash and liquid amounts into your business. I just want to see if there's anything else that I've missed that I really want to advise on. And then to move a bit away from applying from cash, but I think it's never been this important to take absolute personal responsibility of your finances. If you're not using a real-time accounting package like Sage 1, Xero, QuickBooks currently, speak to your accountant, and most of our clients have access to the Sage 1 accounting and they can see real-time figures on there. But there's really 4 items that you really need on your figures that you really need daily, and that's your accounts receivable, your accounts payable, your cash in the bank, and potentially your inventory or your work in process. So those 4 items is really important for you to know on a daily basis. Especially currently, you need to really have your fingers on your finances and really understand where your money, exactly where is your money, and how to start budgeting and managing your money. So it's never been this crucial to have an online accounting system and also be very close to your accountant. If you haven't spoken to me in a while, please be in contact with him. If I'm your accountant, please be in contact with me and let's work through this together. Like I said in the beginning, we're all in this process together, and it's never been a greater time to assist and stand together and start assisting each other on each of us do have amazing capabilities and basic amazing points, and let's start tapping into each other's great capabilities and let's start helping each other. It's never been a better time. So just on the point of accounting, and the idea of this today was not any way to advertise, but we have a 3 months free monthly accounting services. It's a gift pack for entrepreneurs. I'll put it in the link afterwards. It's a gift pack for entrepreneurs to the value of 57,000 Rand. And part of that gift pack is a 3 months free monthly accounting services. So if you're not a client of ours yet, send me a direct message or comment below, and I will make sure somebody of the office will be in contact with you. We run you through a 3 months accounting program. We assist you. You have access to a whole office at Dryk Holdings, and we will give you all the value that we can give in those 3 months. Obviously after that as well, but we will give you 3 months free value, and you can decide after that if you want to continue with us. But I think especially in this time that we are, the next 3 months will be tough. So if you're not part of our accounting community yet, please subscribe on that gift pack for entrepreneurs. Be in contact with us, and we will make sure that we get you on that 3 months free monthly accounting package as soon as possible. Very important. It's only for new clients, clients not currently on our monthly accounting books. Obviously, again, if you're part of our monthly accounting clients, make sure that you work closely with us. Set up a call with me if you need to. Just merely being a brainstorm with you, being a soundboard there for you. I see from my side, I see a lot of accounting clients every single day. I know their fears. I know the challenges. I also know the great achievements of them. So if you have any questions, any fears, please be in contact with us. We're truly there to help. And lastly, I think the coronavirus, and with us being in almost like a lockdown, and potentially tomorrow in a lockdown, it's never been this important to get your business online. If you currently do workshops and you do it in conferences, start doing it online. Start marketing yourself online to do online consulting, online conferences, online webinars. If you do offline training of any sort, you can, even if it's like something like personal training, get somebody to assist you and get yourself online and start promoting online services that you can do. Not just in this time. I think it's a great time to encourage us and to force us into start building our businesses in the online sector as well. I'm very blessed to have an amazing partner for the last about 6 years, that we have, in our part-time basis, start creating a company called Lead Optimizers, where we generate online leads in niche markets for business owners and for ourselves. So for the last about 7 years, we built about 45 websites in niche markets that we assist entrepreneurs all over South Africa with online leads in their specific niche market. And in that time, in that 6 to 7 years, I've seen such a big improvement and movement in the online market. When we started about 6 or 7 years ago, I think we were part of about 5 people that was part of the online community and generating online sales and doing a lot of online activity. Now there's a lot more people, but there's definitely a place for you. So if you don't have the capability of getting online, speak to us. I've got, like I said, an amazing partner that deals with the SEO, the online part of it. I'm the financial director of Lead Optimizers, but we will be able to assist you to start creating some sort of online sector or something for you online that in your specific market and in your specific niche. So be in contact with us and let's see if we can help you. Part of the give back for entrepreneurs that I've just mentioned a bit some time ago in this chat is a 1 hour consultation with my partner that he will run you through and evaluate exactly where you are in your business, in your online business, if anything, and we can start working out the plan for you to assist you to move forward with your online business. So if you already have online business, we can just supplement some of the items on there. If you don't have anything, it's very important to really get going and get your business online as soon as possible. So thank you very much. I'm not sure. I'm just going to find out while you are here if there's any questions that I have from my PA next to me. Is there anything else that anybody asked on WhatsApp? I know on WhatsApp there was a few two concerns, and I think the one I've really almost answered already, but just to read the biggest challenge: how do I make sure that I have enough money to pay my employees, and also how do I deal with my landlord? So I think the first resort is, if you're at the stage where you are very scared that you can't pay your employees for the next month, 2, 3, and you have a landlord that you need to pay rent to, and you are afraid of what might happen regarding the business and the landlord, I think, again, this week, you need to take action on all these items that I've mentioned in this week. It's not something we can delay. We as Africans have a tendency to try to delay everything, and it's crucial to get to your banker, start making plans to get cash flow. And also, if you have a landlord and you're worried about that, make an appointment with the landlord. Nothing is better than communication. At any time with creditors, it's always the best way to actually communicate with them, speaking to them and raise your concerns about the next, let's call it 6 months, and discuss it with your landlord and see if you can get any rental discount through this period, maybe also a payment holiday. But speak to your landlord. It's important to open up all the various options Employers, again, if you think about, there's no way you can pay them, I think start having conversation with them right now, and don't wait up till the last day or two before you give them a surprise of, I can't pay you, or I don't have any work for you anymore. Make sure you communicate with your employees frequently going forward. Same with your clients. It's a stressful time for everybody. Some of the employees just will keep quiet, but all of them will have worries about what's coming. It's a stressful time for everybody. But when we keep communicating, it's a good lesson overall with creators. In the best of times, communicate with creators. Don't run away. Don't answer phone calls. That's generally what a lot of people tend to do, because you're afraid to confront the creator with what's happening. We are all human. All business owners, me included, have been through difficult times, dark times. So don't be ashamed or afraid to speak to your creators. It's never been this important to speak to them. Over communicate if you need to. So again, go back to your landlord and employees. If you believe it's only a short-term issue for your business, go back to the first part of the video where I suggested make sure all your accounts receivable are getting collected as soon as possible. This week is crucial that you spend a lot of time on your accounts receivable. Get as much money in as possible that will carry you for the next 3 months. Go to your banker, apply for overdrafts, look at your credit score at the bank, and see what you can do to raise potential additional cash available for you for the next 3 to 6 months. And lastly, to recap, send me a DM if you are looking for potential invoice discounting or invoice factoring, where you can actually access cash right now in this week for any accounts on your H analysis, any accounts receivable that's outstanding. So very important. I think that's about it. If you have any other questions, you can post it on the link below. I will post the whole video on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, Jasper Basson, Accounting, Tax and Habits. And you can also find a lot of other, especially I'm focused currently on hi Des, hope you are well. Thank you for your comment. I really currently focusing a lot on the coronavirus and the implication for small business owners, and almost trying to put something on daily currently, just to be of value and of assistance for small business owners. So thank you very much for watching, and like I said, go like the YouTube channel Jasper Basson, Accounting, Tax and Habits, and I look forward to meeting you there or in any other social media platform. To grab your gift bag for entrepreneurs in the link below. It's a gift bag for entrepreneurs to the value of 57,000 Rand, free of charge. All you need to do is activate it. Part of that gift bag for entrepreneurs is a voucher of 3 months for 3 months free accounting services from a company, Dryk Holdings. All you need to do is activate the gift bag voucher in the link below, and we will be in contact with you as soon as you've done that.